I'm Katie O'Reilly, and welcome to Katie's Food Carnival, where the world becomes our carnival. This episode is Lebanese Bites, where we're going to explore the brilliant flavors and ingredients of exotic Lebanon. Come with me, join me. It will be fun and tasty and brilliant. Let's go to the carnival. Hi, Katie O'Reilly. Welcome to the Katie O Food Carnival Lebanese Kitchen. Thank you for joining me. The mezza. The Lebanese culture is warm and welcoming. With their food, they embrace and hug us. Look at this array. Now, first I'm going to start off with kind of some of our props because there's some really cool cultural things that I have been gifted by Sam Al-Ramli of the Mediterranean Market here in Lombard. He has helped me design this for you, and I am so grateful because he provided what is so fundamental in Lebanese, which is the hookah here. So many people think that like hookah, like you're smoking pot or doing something crazy. It's actually not. Culturally, the Lebanese culture smokes apple tobacco out of it as a relaxation social technique. Maybe you're having some drinks, hanging out, smoking slightly, and it's apple tobacco, so it doesn't get you like head tripped, and it's just a relaxing social cultural thing that adds a scent to the air that's really relaxing. It's beautiful. The hookahs are ornate and gorgeous. So thank you, Sam. And also the teapots and these beautiful Lebanese olive oils. I mean, just incredible. And his market has a wealth of Mediterranean ingredients. So I'm just thrilled to be talking about Sam because he has helped me bring this episode to life. Look around. The mezza is how we start a meal in the Lebanese tradition. It's oftentimes pickles, olives, pickled vegetables like artichokes and eggplant, lemons, believe it or not, like pickled preserved lemons, but then also an array of spreads and dips that we eat traditionally with pita. Let's start with our traditional, well-known version of our hummus. Hummus is a chickpea mixture, and it's mixed with tahini. Now, what is tahini? It's a sesame seed paste. Okay, so when you break it down, you've got chickpeas and sesame seeds with lemon and olive oil. I don't think I have to tell everybody out there that that is so delicious, but healthy and good for you. No wonder everybody's skin glows. It's got that gorgeous, like moisturized from the inside out look where like that olive oil comes out, and it's because of all the nuts and fresh peas that everybody consumes on a regular basis. So this hummus is very common. You can find hummus in your own grocery store, and I know you can because in American culture it has become a mainstay. And like I said, so healthy, delicious. There's garlic. I just love it. That is the most common. Moving on from that, a little less common, but no less delicious is our baba ganoush, made with eggplant, pureed. So the eggplants are roasted down, pureed. Also a little tahini, but mostly olive oil and lemon juice. It's got the color of eggplant, so it doesn't have a bright, aesthetic. So you want to put it in something colorful. Decorate it. I've used a little radish so it doesn't change the flavor. Mix it with a little green onion and always some parsley to offset the garlic. This is a treat as well. Getting a little outside the box, I've got a roasted red pepper and feta spread. Feta is a cheese that is used all through the Mediterranean, Greece to Turkey and beyond. So Lebanon is no exception. I love red pepper and feta combined. Literally put the two in your blender with a little olive oil. Delicious. It's got that sharpness from the feta though. It keeps your palate alive. So yummy. Artichoke, lemon, garlic, parmesan. Oh my God, what could be better? These are my favorite ingredients. And artichokes, I could eat on a daily basis. So there's no confusing the fact that I love artichokes. That's a beautiful one, bright and lively. I also have a salmon roll, which is called a tiramisulata, which is almost a Greekish spread. And this is delightful, and it incorporates some of the sea aspects. So you bring in that fish, and the fish roe is salty, so we mix it with cream cheese, which breaks it down, but it adds that salty palate bite because none of the others are that heavy in the salt. And then a yogurt spread. Yogurt, cucumber, garlic, green onion. Every culture in the Mediterranean has one. Healthy, beautiful, can't be beat. All of that is served with your pita bread. You sit down, you have a spread. And pickles, if you haven't picked up on it yet, I love pickles. Pickled carrots, turnip. Look at these. These are so Lebanese. Pickled turnips with pickled beet juice. Your taste buds just do a dance, a little belly dance. Keeps the belly slim. We're loving it. I'm not one to dive in completely into the pickled preserved lemons, but they're perfect if you're cleansing your palate after anything rich. And olives. Mix your olives with your fresh herbs. Look at these Lebanese pickles. So cute and fun. Your palate's gonna be dancing. And last but not least, not only do we have pita bread, we have a seasoned lavash cracker, which has some sesame seeds and a little Parmesan cheese. Once again, a true delight to kick off our meal. These don't really leave the table, but I'm bringing out some appetizers. We'll be right back. Katie O'Reilly, host of KDO's Food Carnival television show. Get menu ideas, recipes, and a chance to win tickets to our VIP events by signing up at my website, the letters KTOFoodCarnival.com. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. That's KTOFoodCarnival.com. Can't wait for us to meet. Welcome back to the Carnival. Katie O'Reilly. We've got appetizers for Lebanese bites. Now, I do not leave you hanging. Look at the spread before us. Okay, so the mezzas was covering the table, and now we've got appetizers. And so much of it is going to sound familiar, but you may or may not really know what it is. So I'm going to try and explain it and then give you hints on how to make it. I want to start with something so many people are familiar with, and that is falafel. I'm going to show you what a falafel looks like. Falafel is a chickpea mixture with parsley and garlic and herbs, and we deep fry it. Once it's fried, very common in street food, Lebanese street food, or anywhere else you're traveling really, it's going to be served in a pita. What should you expect? I like to build my pitas with a little bit of hummus. And I love to get that olive oil. Olive oil and hummus, they're just a beautiful marriage. Moisture, creamy. Then I love to take a couple of falafel balls, stick them right in there. This is a gorgeous build. Tomato, fresh vegetables are always a plus. You're almost practically building like a little salad inside your pita. Some onion, some of that pickled turnip. I love to find Lebanese pickles in my falafel when I order it. It's amazing. And then, this is something I didn't show you before. Tahini. It is a sesame paste dressing that is actually what you usually use to dress most of your Lebanese sandwiches. Pita is usually the bread. Tahini is usually the dressing. Look at that gorgeous bite. I'm gonna just do it. All right, what's the other thing that looks like falafel? Kibbeh. Lamb or beef mixed with pine nuts, bulgur wheat, and a variety of seasonings, which are found in another very common spice mix for Lebanon, za'atar. It has so many things. You're gonna have to look on my website. I'm gonna give you the mixture. It's gonna be up with the menu. It's got sesame seeds, some cumin, all kind of coriander. It's got a brilliant combination, a bouquet of flavors. So the kibbeh has that going on inside. Like I said, ground beef or ground lamb. And it can be even eaten as simply as with just a squeeze of lemon. It is so gorgeous. This bite, oh, just look at that. And it's been deep fried, so it's got a crispy shell. Spicy and fun and yummy. That is super craveable. Beans, stewed beans, and okra in garlic and tomato. Look at these baby okra. Kind of like the Greeks, stewed in tomato. Bright, bursting. And I mentioned in my last episode, okra cooked with tomato takes away that slimy factor. It's amazing, really craveable. The use of beans, which are also so good for you. Fava beans, chickpeas, lima beans. Bright and creamy. Now this is a dish called ful madamas. This has your lima beans cooked with garlic and olive oil and parsley. And this is so craveable. It's decorated with a little hard-boiled egg. A brilliant dish in and of itself. Bright, lemony, garlicky, olive oily. I feel like I'm glowing already. I feel like my skin is just becoming glowing. Okay, simple stuff, done beautifully. 2 types of salad. The tabbouleh is the most common, which is bulgur wheat, cucumbers, parsley, lemon, onion, and olive oil. Gorgeous. The less common, however, and not less popular among the Lebanese is a fattoush salad. But it's got basically your greens, radishes, peppers, tomatoes, cucumbers, radishes, if I didn't mention, thin sliced, dressed with lemon, olive oil, and sumac. Now let me show you. Sumac is a single dried herb, just like this. Red in color, dark red in color. It has a citrusy, almost dried tomato-y flavor. It is such a secret weapon in cooking Lebanese food. Look for it in the Mediterranean market. I was talking to you about my good friend Sam before. He has all the spice mixes already mixed for you and beautifully done. But sumac, S-U-M-A-C. It's fabulous. Then, one of my clients told me his mom used to toast up a little pita and toss it right in there. How incredible. So that's your crouton. Beautiful salads. And look at how healthy. The color alone screams summer for us. Sometimes just feta, olive oil, cucumber, and tomato with za'atar is a fabulous little starter, all vegetarian. And in the Lebanese tradition, grape leaves, all throughout the Mediterranean, you're going to see different types of grape leaves. But the Lebanese grape leaves are vegetarian, done with just a rice mixture and the grape leaves and lemon. And I want to show you that grape leaves are actually the leaves from the grapevines. Very rarely does somebody go out and harvest their own. So they are pickled for you if you want to roll your own. Also, they are sold in packages where you can warm them just on your own. Amazing high quality. at these markets that serve the food, because the people who make this food make it within their family tradition and sell it to you in a beautiful way, so you don't have to make everything from scratch. But I've got to bite this because one of my favorites. We're moving on to entrees, if you can believe it. And welcome back to the Carnival, Lebanese Bites. Look at this array of entrees. I swear, I think you're feeling me, that Lebanese food is like a big, warm hug. There is so much love that goes into this food. But for right now, I've had to clear off some of the other ones and bring in the new. Look at these entrees. Just so I don't lose anything and skip anything, I'm gonna go fully around and across and explain everything. Starting with my stuffed quail. Boneless quail, beautiful poultry. And if you can take those little baby bones out, and it's got a bourbon glaze, and I stuffed it with a little goat's milk cheese, which is so fabulous. And then a tart cherry vinaigrette. And this is incredible. This is delectable. It ties in the cherries, which are a fruit that are so beautiful when married with poultry. And that bourbon glaze. And no bones, which is beautiful. So amazing, so amazing. Now I've got, for the vegetarians and non-vegetarians, kebabs. Always a real hit, very, very popular. I've got a grilled chicken kebab that's been spiced and marinated, and then I've got its equal, which is a variety of fun vegetables, also grilled and marinated. Mark them on your grill, slide them into your oven before your guests come over, and platter them up. Everything's family style because we love to share in this culture. Mix and match and share. It can be served with rice and green beans the way I've shown, or any of the other varieties that you see here. So feel free to plate up the way you want. This is what I'm recommending right now, and I'm gonna show you beauty in a kebab. Your vegetarians will be loving you, and beauty in your chicken. Our fish. Sea bass is a fish that's so popular in Lebanon. If you can't get it, you can use a fresh cod, anything that's available to you, but a nice white flaky fish. Lemon, parsley, and garlic. I mean it. That's all you need to do. Keep it real simple. It's like it just came out of the sea. Cook it up, bake it up. It stays moist. If you want, do it in parchment. I've shown you parchment a few times. It bakes, it bursts with flavor inside that parchment. Otherwise, just bake it in a pan quickly. It takes about 8 minutes before your guests come over. Okay, once again, there's so many vegetarians that I really have to highlight the vegetarian. I've got spinach pie, spinach and feta pie. A little different than a spanakopita because it's actually baked as a pie. And I've plated this one up. I did it with a little of that roasted red pepper and feta spread, artichoke spread and artichokes, rice and grilled veggies. Look at that plate. Any vegetarian would not be missing anything. Has all the flavors, all the textures, all the colors. I swear, you do not miss the meat. It's incredible, the array and the bounty that's available with the spicing. All right, more meat, more meat. Shawarma. You may have heard shawarma. We've done gyros many times. Shawarma is layered chicken that's seasoned, cooked on a spit, by an open flame, cut off, shaved, served on a platter, most often with pita. Then you can usually choose your sides. So I've paired this one with a little cucumber, tomato, onion salad, the yogurt sauce, a little of that tabbouleh that we had, and some potatoes, crisp potatoes and mushrooms. It's an incredible dish. And it can also be wrapped in bigger pita as like a street food. This little kafta is a little lamb seasoned meatball on a skewer, grilled to perfection. These can be done and grill marked in advance and then baked in the oven before your guests come over. When mixed with a little of that cucumber yogurt sauce, it is bright and seasoned so beautifully. There are herbs in here that I'm going to list on my website that are just, they burst in your palate. There's a little mintiness. I've served this with some ever popular hand-cut French fries, Lebanese pickles, cucumbers. It's definitely a combination of like spiced meats with pickled vegetables, fresh vegetables, creamy sauces. I mean, your palate just gets wowed with every bite. This is not only visually one of the most exciting meals, and clearly an exciting country, it is just culinarily, your taste buds are just screaming off on all cylinders. It's excitement. I swear, this is the carnival. Okay, lamb. I love lamb chops. You know I do. I have topped these with some of the dried fruits that we see so often, and pomegranate is another beautiful, beautiful ingredient that's so prominent in the Lebanese culture. Fig, relish, and pomegranate syrup on my pistachio. Once again, pistachio is a great ingredient. Crusted lamb chops. Look at that. That is just, it screams fun, healthy, bright, beautiful, fruity, meaty. That makes my palate sing. This is too fun. I'm going to tell you, you're going to have to go get yourself some Lebanese food or make yourself a spread because this is incredible. Not to be missed is halloumi cheese. Halloumi is a cheese that you can grill. And it's made from sheep's milk. And it has this texture that gets ooey gooey when you melt it, but then it can also harden up a little bit. That grilled cheese flavor is like nothing I've ever tasted. Serve with some burst cherry tomatoes. Serve it in a pita. Serve it by itself. Serve it with pickles. You've got yourself a spread for everyone in your family and in your friend varietal. Everything's fresh, everything's beautiful, and everything's incredible. Let's not skip out, almost missed it, the flatbread. It has harissa, which is a pepper spread, along with fresh fig and a little bit of goat's milk cheese just to melt on there. It is beautiful. Spicy and sweet and vegetarian. All on a flatbread. The entire menu will be listed on my website. My website is ktofoodcarnival.com. You've got to come visit me. Email me for any of the recipes. I'm going to start some contests where I invite you to come and taste with me. So we're going to start some excitement where I actually bring you to eat food with me. So stay tuned. Let's keep going. This carnival is getting more and more and more fun and exciting. And we're about to move on to sweets. So we'll be right back. Hi, I'm Katie O'Reilly, host of KDO's Food Carnival television show. Get menu ideas, recipes, and the chance to win tickets to our VIP events by signing up at my website, the letters ktofoodcarnival.com. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. That's ktofoodcarnival.com. Can't wait for us to meet. bites. So fun. I hope you're having as much fun as I am with this complete trip to Lebanon through food. And it's not so much that I expect you to necessarily go and make everything yourself. What it is to introduce you to an entire culture of food so you can go out and eat and enjoy and know what the food is in a beautiful Lebanese restaurant, or walk into a marketplace like Sam's Mediterranean Market and see the shelves and know what you're looking at and understand how those flavors can combine together. And then you can bring it home and make it in your own home. Even if something's made for you, like sometimes the meats are already prepared and they're sometimes seasoned for you. You can buy shawarma that's already cooked on the street. I've mentioned that. You'll know how to order. You'll know what the food is. So it's an introduction into some fabulous foods. I hope you're having as much fun as I am. Sweets in Lebanon are all about layers of flavor and honey. I mean it. So we've got our baklava, and our baklava here is two different types. Both have walnuts. And the reason that I wanted to show you two types is because every family, every grandmother, everybody I've ever met has a grandmother who makes the best baklava ever. Well, I've taken two separate grandma's recipes and shown you both. They are both brilliant, both beautiful. The difference comes in the mixture of the walnuts with the sugar and the cinnamon that's stuffed inside these beautiful flaky layers and then drenched in gorgeous honey. And honey can be fruity and orangey. You can use honey infused with orange blossoms. All kinds of honeys on the market. So this is a great way to experiment and taste some of those out there. This one here is made with layers, like shredded phyllo. It's incredible. It has pistachios on the inside, and it's all soaked in honey. It's sweet and crunchy and flavorful all at the same time. This is practically like what we see as a funnel cake. Once again, soaked in honey. Fried dough balls. They're popular in every culture, soaked in honey. Semolina coconut cake. And a Lebanese rice pudding topped with pistachios. A real creamy treat. And the pistachios, they add a crunch that's delicious. Figs are always prominent. We have fig rolls and fig stuffed cookies. Well, how fun has this adventure been? I look forward to seeing you again at Katio's Food Carnival. Where are we going next? See you next time.